this is AJ Macdonald with Macdonald Financial Services. Today, I've got Devin Jones here in the office, and we're going to talk about how can you talk to your kids, young adults, about money and investing.
Yeah, young adults, even younger than that, if you want to really kind of bring them up with it from the very beginning, as little ones, there's never too early to start, in my opinion. So
I would agree. Of course, if you're talking to youngsters, you don't want to get too detailed, but certainly starting to discuss how to save money, where to save money, and why to save money. Even young kids can understand and get that. So what's the best way to do it?
Yeah, I don't think there's an easy one way fits for everybody type thing. I think it kind of depends on personal preference. I've talked to folks about starting them very young, in the sense that, well, I think, and you've even told the story, you take your kids to the grocery store and you talk to them a little bit about that. You can go into and elaborate about that here in a little bit, but there's things that bigger topics as they get older that you can talk to them about: saving money, where to save it, how to save it, checking account. Nobody writes checks anymore. That's what my folks used to do. My dad's an ex-banker, and he taught me how to write checks. Well, I don't know that I had to teach my girls how to write checks, because I'm pretty sure neither one of them have ever written a check. So, and they're 23 and 26. So, but anyway, there's many topics you can talk to them about. My youngest daughter just had a baby, and we talked to her about life insurance. And obviously, that's a very grown-up topic, but I think that there's many topics as they kind of come through the process of teaching them about money and how to manage it, what it's all about. And I think there's a lot of different levels that you can talk to them about.
Yeah, for sure. And as you mentioned, I used to take my little kids to the grocery store, and still they like to go with me. But we would look at different items and say, well, this one costs this and this one costs that. And hey, there's a difference of some amount. If we buy maybe the cheaper product here, maybe we get to buy more products. Maybe we get to even buy some candy or something at the end.
Ice cream.
Yeah, or ice cream. Versus, well, no, we're going to spend more. Well, all right, now there's a little less money for that ice cream or that candy. That was when they were, 5. Of course, we usually did get the ice cream.
Get it regardless.
Oh, no.
But laying foundations, right?
Exactly. And then talking about, college savings accounts. A lot of the companies that do 529s kind of dumb it down, or at least don't talk in a lot of financial terms, that the kids can actually look at the account statements and say, well, here's how much you did have. Here's where it was invested over the last maybe quarter or the last year, and here's how much you got now. And kind of showing the power of investing in public companies, into stocks and or bonds, and what that can do. And of course, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it doesn't. That was for LPL compliance, by the way.
Yeah.
So, but over time, we like to see things continue to grow. And as you talk to kids from early on, and you kind of show them, well, hey, look, we put away $10, and now it's worth $11, and now it's worth, we keep adding to it. And over time, that account just keeps growing and growing and growing. I don't think they teach that in high school, middle school, elementary school.
Unfortunately, they
anymore.
don't. No, unfortunately, they don't. And you know what? That spills into another video that we've done in the past about starting early. Start saving early, understanding, some of the basic concepts is important, and I don't think you can ever teach them that too young. But as you stated, yeah, there's just way too many parts of the education system that have left this out.
So those are some ideas on how to talk to kids about money and investing. If you would like to give us a call, we'd be happy to go over anything else with you. Thanks for watching.